Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are at in the world, and welcome to the Savanh Family Show. And health is a state of complete physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, not just merely the absence of disease. So, the big question is this: how do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes, and if this is your first time watching us, we just wanted to welcome you. And my name is C. Savanh. This is my beautiful wife, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
And let's start with celebrating our wins and or sharing what you are grateful for, because we are creating this movement where we want to have as many people really stay in the moment and really celebrate what you're grateful for. And there's a lot for us to be grateful for, as well as celebration, right? So we accomplish a lot every single day, but yet we are always busy trying to get somewhere or be somewhere or do something. So what are you grateful for? What are you celebrating? Let us know in the comments section, and pat yourself on the back, right? So what about us, baby? What are we grateful for? What are we celebrating? A lot. A lot of good stuff, right? A lot of good stuff. So we one of the things that we are super grateful for is the community that we're growing right now in our business, both on the virtual assistant side as well as the community that we're growing in our online business side. So we just want to thank the individuals, entrepreneurs out there that have put their trust in us, in their business in us, to help them grow their business to the next level. So we do appreciate you and are very grateful for you. Okay, so and today's topic that we're going to be discussing is we're going to continue our best relationship advice ever, best relationship advice series, and today's topic is healthy individuals makes a healthy couple, right? Healthy individuals makes a healthy couple, because we've seen it quite often where couples are not healthy, and if you look, either one or both of the couples are not healthy individuals. And we're not talking about just physical health. That's not what we're talking about, right? It's all the health, because if you want us to be, think of it as pieces, right? If you want to be the best, puzzle, then every day your life really is centered around these four areas, right? And we know them a lot of times, but yet we don't do them, right? And we'll share with you the four areas here in a little bit, and center around people like Stephen Covey talks about sharpening the saw, right? And everybody talks about the mind, body, spirit, and and heart and things like that. So let's really dive deep into what we mean by healthy individuals makes a healthy couple. So the first topic, first tip we're gonna give you is healthy body, right? And we're talking about physical health, not just like, oh, you got to be fit, right? We're not talking about just that, right? And a lot of people view a physical body as that, like it's I just want my my children, my wife, my my family, my wife, just to be healthy, right? I obviously I don't want her to be obese, but I just want her to be healthy physically in her body, right? And that means that no aches, no pains, no anything, right? Maybe she stretches or takes care of her body, goes get massages, or does a facial, whatever it is, physically, that she's just healthy. That's really all that I really care about. So, and when that happens, then I know that she's a healthy individual, which then brings essentially a healthy her to the relationship, which then makes us healthy as a couple. And I used to be overweight. I used to be 200, and I think my height was about 245 pounds. And right now I am at 185. And I'm trying to get down to 170, 165 as well. and then build, muscle. But that's, to me, that's my version of health. I don't need her to be like chiseled, right, and trimmed down. That's not my expectation of her. I just want her healthy, right? And she, same with me. She just wants me healthy. She doesn't expect, the chiseled guy as well. Really, she doesn't. But that's what I want. That's what my version is of a healthy body. And for me, if I bring that, then I know that I'm contributing to making our relationship healthy as a couple. Yeah.
So, baby, you keep saying this word obese, obese, obese. Are you thinking that I'm obese?
No, 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 no. I mean, I'm talking about, like, when we talk about healthy bodies, right? You have, as a couple, you're talking about your partner, and we have seen couples who are one partner. One of the biggest divorce reasons is when one or two or both or one mainly really changes their physical form to the point where they're really super unhealthy, right? And that's what I mean by obese, like super unhealthy. And there's a lot of things happening there. There's attraction that's lost and everything. So just kind of be healthy in your body. Just take care of you. Your partner really just wants you to be healthy. They don't want you to be super skinny. They don't want you to be super obese as well. Just kind of take care of yourself. We just want a healthier you. So my wife, she's perfect to me. She's perfect. I love it. And I just want her every single day. And she strives to, lose weight or works out, whatever. I tell her all the time to, just make sure you enjoy it. And my only thing for you is I just want you healthy. The way you are right now is perfect. That's exactly the way I want it. I just want to make sure that there's no health issues that you have, and just to kind of take care of your well-being there. So that's it.
Yeah, and I think that, for a healthy body, my definition, just like what he said before, when he was 245 and right now he is 180,
Yeah.
he looked the same to me.
Yep.
I have to say that because the love didn't,
Diminish.
fluctuate just because of the
She just wanted to be healthy.
the outside look.
Yep.
And the truth is, I actually kind of like him fat, actually, because he's a lot warmer and and he's more cushier, right? So but that's just telling me that we are a healthy couple because I'm really falling in love with him for who he is and not what he drive himself to.
Yeah.
And with the healthy body, I think as a woman, I think the number one thing is actually to make sure that you have a relaxed body.
Yes.
And you're not intense all the time. I know that in the past, whenever I am stressed, I will eat because eat give me certainty. Because if love doesn't give me certainty, if finances doesn't give me certainty, if life doesn't give me certainty, the number one thing is the food is gonna give you certainty. And I know that a lot of women, even the man, has that problem, where they feel like, man, when I eat, it feels certain. Even Tony Robbins said this. I never realized that, and I realize now that by eating, it gives us certainty. So how do you stop from eating so much? Is to make sure that everything in your life is well balanced, it's controllable, and make sure that you celebrate the wins. This is why we want you to celebrate your wins, so in that way you have a healthy body, and thus you won't have the desire to not just eat but overeat. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. So relax your body, do things that are relaxing, that helps you physically have a healthy body.
Yep.
Yes.
Not intense all the time, because even your muscle, you'll notice that your muscle is like overly too tight. So.
Most definitely. Perfect. And then the second thing is have a healthy heart, right?
Yes.
Your emotions, your feelings, your intentions for the world, right? Are you selfish? Are you serving, right? Are you thinking about other people? Are you loving? Are you evil? Right? It's just, and emotions throughout the day, right? How healthy you are there, and for us, one of the things that I understand that life is about energy, right? What energy we bring to anything, right? In the relationship, at work, into an interview, into a job promotion that people are looking at, maybe an interviewing for a promotion. Your energy that day, that time, that moment in time will determine whether you get that job, that promotion, get the girl, right? Live really the happy couple life that you live every day is really about energy, emotions, feelings, and and healthy heart is centered all around this, right? So how are you with your emotions, with how you're feeling, and you're going through life when you wake up? How people talk about motivation. Well, and Mel Robbins said this best: motivation is garbage, because if you're motivated, then you're doing something. Well, that's not. What happens when you're unmotivated? You don't do something, right? So that's why we talk about, how can you keep yourself essentially motivated, is really through, what your intention is through life, right? How grateful you are, how appreciative you are, how much loving you are, and those things right there, just alone, fixes everything. Because when you're grateful, you're appreciative, you're in love, you're loving life, you're in love, you're loving everything that you're doing, everything that you're being, everything that you're your relationship, your children, everything. You just love. There's nothing going on. There's no room for anything else, right? So how is your heart? How healthy is your heart?
Yeah, I think, just like what he said, I think it linked with, the next point that we have. However, it just, is your heart in the positive place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the default mode? Are you in a happy mode? And one more thing that I wanted to talk about is, in the morning, when I'm not too busy, usually make a point that I would get on my treadmill and make sure that I run my heart to let it pound a
Yep.
lot harder.
Totally.
And then I'll start the day, because then my heart is getting enough blood into the circulation before I start the day. So again, the heart is, like you said, it's the most amazing thing. When you always say that, man, I feel like my gut is telling me something. The truth is, it's actually your heart that's telling you something. So if you have a healthy heart, you definitely will have healthy focus and healthy mind, which is bringing us out to the next point.
Yes.
Is the healthy mind.
Yes. Healthy mind. How are you feeding it, right? Are you feeding your mind not just with knowledge, but when we say healthy mind, is, what are you thinking of?
Yes.
What are you talking to yourself about, right? What are you stacking on the positive in your life, in your relationship, in your business, in your work, everything, right? What you do, what are you doing here in your mind that is making you unhealthy?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So self-talk is so huge. It's either, because we do have two voices up there, right? You have the voice that can limit you, and you have the voice that can essentially empower you. And what voice is stronger? Which voice are you listening to? And that's what I mean by having a healthier mind. And then to make it stronger, you feed it. You feed it with positive things. You feed it with great stacking of positive things. You feed it with knowledge and wisdom. You feed it with new things. You feed it with great experiences. You celebrate the wins, right? You share, you think of all the things you're grateful for. That's how you feed and make that a voice that you want to empower you through life stronger.
Yes, totally. I think the truth is, I really wanted to say that the almost divorce experience was one of the best gift of our life.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know that we were in the default mode. We did not know that we were living and focusing on all the negative stuff that we have.
Yep.
And the truth is, we were very positive, because with the first job that I got, and that's where I met C's. We talk about maintaining a good attitude and have a good attitude, and that's one of the things that we always ensure that we have. However, then I realized that was actually a lot of time it was the external, it wasn't internal. And then when we have the divorce, we met with Tony Robbins and started to really get into this soul and body and mind, research. And that's where we realized that, wow, actually, there is, this thing called really positive mindset. And we have been working on it, working towards it. How, what is the gift of this whole thing, right? Just like the the divorce that we have, what is it is a gift. It wasn't fun at the moment, but it is really a gift to our life.
Yes.
Because we realize that we are missing out so much. We feel like we are the neos in the matrix now, that we unplug ourselves from the default world, and now we're living the life that we wanted to live and how we want it. It's almost as like we got awoken from the real life that we have. And this is the reason why we're so inspired to bring you all these video every single day, to inspire you, so that you can be like us, that unplug yourself in the default world, and and just hold on to all the stress, all the negativity towards it. Do we still have those episodes? Absolutely, because we're trained. We're in the 30 and 40-year-old body that have been trained for such a long time. But are we away from it more and more every single day? Absolutely.
Most definitely. And then the fourth tip we have is have a healthy higher self, right?
Yes.
that we have a higher self, higher being, right? As individuals, our creator, whatever you believe in, God, Jesus, the spirit, universe, we have a higher self. So
Yep.
how is your health in the spiritual, right? And we're not talking about just religion. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how are you grounded as your higher self, right? How grounded are you there? How connected are you? How much you want to contribute? Those are all serving. How much you want to serve, essentially. Those are all serving higher self, acts and habits that you have. What are you giving to the world? What are you contributing? How much are you growing? Meditation, right? Just serving your time and with your resources. That's a higher self act that you can actually do to essentially make yourself healthier there.
Yes, and I think healthier
Peace.
self.
Another thing, peace is healthy, right?
Yes, I think the healthy higher self for me means that to trust the higher self, to really believe in it. Again, everybody, we all have a lot of the good time and the tough time.
Yep.
One thing that I realize is just like what Tony said, where your focus go, your energy goes right, and it's the same thing with the higher self. The more that you trust, the more that you believe everything happened for a reason, the more that you thank him for giving you all the gift that you have and focus on all the gratefulness, the grateful exercise that we have. And the more good comes. Yep. And it's crazy to say that. However, I realize that the more that I honor the gratefulness, the gratitude, the more that I honor him, the better and the new things that is coming our way.
Yes.
Again, doesn't mean that we don't have to work for it. No, absolutely not. We definitely have to work towards it. However, healthy mind always have the healthy outcome.
Yes.
Because you already seen it. Tony always said, if you already seen it, you can feel it, you can smell it. It's coming.
Yep, most definitely. Yes. So, and then, this healthier higher self has to do with, like I said, peace, right? How peaceful are you?
Yes.
Right? How chaotic is your life? And if it is, peace really brings this centeredness about you that really you can get a lot done and you become a healthier individual, and thus you will make your relationship a much healthier relationship. Yes. You'll become a much healthier couple. Okay, so I know this was an amazing topic today to discuss, and we wanted to, we've seen couples who are super healthy, and we extracted what did they do, and they're in these 4 areas. They're very healthy as individuals. They're responsible for themselves in the relationship in these 4 areas, and they bring their best version of themselves in these 4 areas. Thus, they, then their relationship is a strong, very healthy relationship. So, yes. Hit the like button, my friends. I know that you guys love this. Hit the like button now, as well as comment if there's anything that you guys do individually that makes brings you to show up to say, I am healthy. That's that my relationship is super healthy, and this is why, right? Share with us, and so that we can share with others. And if you have anybody that you love that needs to hear this, please share this video with them. Yes. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As a matter of fact, hit it right now. And then this way, when we upload new videos, as well as go. If you have not watched our previous episodes, we have a ton of video and content that we uploaded that we created for you. And we are always here looking to serve you and add value to, including other links below so that you can learn more from us, as well as learn more about us. So we love you very much. So to summarize everything, and the question of the day is this, what are you doing to bring a healthier version of you to your relationship so that your relationship can be super healthy as a couple, okay? And to summarize things, again, healthy, healthy individuals makes a healthy couple, and be healthy in your body, your heart, your mind, and your higher self. So we love you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day. We will see you on the next show. Mwah! If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.